We're now joined by Anne, who is a teacher here in Glenstal Abbey and the coordinator of Internet Safety Day. So what exactly is Internet Safety Day?
So Internet Safety Day is basically raising awareness about staying safe online. So with our students here at Glenstal Abbey, we try and keep them safe, of course, and we have a pastoral care team here that meet once a week, and we talk about different things that maybe might be affecting our students. So this week it's Internet Safety, and we try and raise awareness around that.
And I suppose as well, more and more, I think everyone has a smartphone nowadays, so it's kind of hard. And I know when I was in school, you weren't allowed to bring them in school, but I think they're getting more and more lenient where they're in school now. So I suppose you have to be careful with what you're doing with your phone in school. Yeah,
you do need to be careful. What I like to think about, as a parent myself, I think, we teach our students about water safety, staying safe in the labs maybe down the way, but we never really think about internet safety. We think it's a great, think it's a great resource to have, but we also want to keep them safe. With internet safety here, we focus on communication and relationship, and it's part of our ethos here in Glenstal anyway. So we kind of look at it as an extension of that here. So we keep the lines of communication open. That's what we'd advise parents as well to do, so to talk about things with their children all the time.
And you were saying to me earlier that there's different courses from first year all the way up to Leaving Cert. So what is kind of the different things you teach, maybe the different years?
Yeah, so our junior students would have lessons on digital footprint, stuff like that, sharing things online, how to stay safe that way, cyberbullying. And then as we move up to school, we have different lessons depending on the maturity of our students. So we would have lessons about pornography, consent, image sharing and stuff like that in our senior SPHE classes.
I think it's something we don't realise at any age is that no matter what photo you take, what video you take, and even if you don't share it on social media, especially nowadays with iPhones, that it's there somewhere in this cloud that we all talk about. So it's kind of scary to know that everything we share now is, as you said, digital footprint.
Yes, yeah, and it's permanent, and I was just reading this morning, CyberSafe Ireland have come out with new details about a third of our young people online have said they've seen something upsetting. Yeah. So that's kind of really quite worrying for us, but at the same time, if we keep the lines of communication open, we can really do something to kind of help our young people.
Anna, thank you so much for chatting to us now. We're going to chat to some of your students as well that I know are very eagerly waiting to tell us all about Internet Safety Day. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.
We're now joined by two of the students. What are your names? What class are you in?
I'm Michael Bennett and I'm in second year.
I'm Jack Given and I'm in second year.
Now you two are on the Committee for Internet Safety Day, so what does that involve? Like, what do you do?
We raise awareness about internet safety, spreading it around the school and letting students know how to be safe online, like if they see something upsetting to report it and then tell someone. And yeah.
So if you do see something upsetting online, do you report to a teacher or what's the first thing to do?
So you should probably report the account that sent it to you and then report it to a member of staff or an adult you can trust.
Because I think a lot of people don't report what they see on the internet and maybe just ignore it or else share it on to someone. So you're saying report the actual account first and then talk to maybe an adult.
Yeah. Because it's easier if you report it first, so then, they could get a ban. So they're not spreading, saying stuff to other people. And if you tell an adult, they'll, go into it and find out who it is. So.
And do you find everyone in school is doing really good and they're taking on board what you're saying and they're learning about it?
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I find I'm even learning a lot of stuff from being here today. So when you started learning about internet safety, was there a lot of things maybe you didn't know before?
Yeah, definitely. I would have just ignored it and things, but now I know to block it and report them and all different things.
Yeah, same with him. I would have just ignored it.
Now, you had a special event this morning. Can you tell me a bit about that?
So, one of our pastoral care team members, Brother Justin, spoke at assembly about how you must be safe on the internet and how it is a gift, but you also must be very careful with what you do and say and who you're actually hurting if you say something.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for chatting to us and for letting us know information about Internet Safety Day.
No problem.
Now I'm joined by two more students. Can you tell me your name and what class you're in?
I'm Finn Connolly and I'm in second year.
I'm Leo Cuddigan and I'm in second year.
Now Leo, you're the ambassador for Internet Safety Day. Can you tell me what exactly that means?
I suppose I'm trying to educate all the other students about internet safety.
And I believe you're going to be going somewhere very cool up in Dublin soon. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, Google headquarters to kind of get some training about how to do it. Yeah.
You haven't been to Google yet, have you?
No, I've been once in primary school.
Oh wow! I haven't been to Google, but I've seen that it's very cool. Now, can you tell me what you've been doing for Internet Safety Day?
We've been putting up posters and kind of spreading it to other teachers and even to some students about what date it's going to be on and what kind of the motto is around the whole, the Internet Safety Day.
And I think as well it's very important, for parents to maybe learn about it, because I think you guys are learning about it every day now, so you know exactly what to look out for in the warning signs, but maybe parents don't.
Yeah, some don't and some just leave it go, and that's when some people get in trouble and other counties are having issues in schools, but most of them are now, it's come more aware after these, and it's, after last year, it was a big success last year, and this year's also.
It's absolutely incredible. What advice would you have for students, maybe if they're thinking that there's something wrong on their phone or digitally?
Well, I suppose it's the same as what they said, report it and then tell a trusted adult.
Perfect. And how have you found, since you've been starting learning about internet safety, do you find you're learning loads?
We're learning much more than we would have before, and it's about the whole, if it's like, if you have any issue at all, like you just leave it and report to a teacher. So
I guess the main message here is report, report, report.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us here in Glenstal Abbey today and for teaching us all about Internet Safety Day.
no problem.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.